Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this week's energy forecast for the 1st through until the 7th of September 2025. This is a powerful week, one that opens the doorway into deeper spiritual awakening, karmic release, and a return to inner alignment. The cosmos, as we know, is offering us a series of activations and lessons, and each one invites us to step more fully into the truth of who we are. September 1st and 2nd of September, I did say that, Saturn retrograde returns to Pisces. So we're beginning the week with Saturn, the great teacher, moving retrograde back into the sign of Pisces. Now, Saturn reminds us of structure, discipline, and responsibility, while Pisces is dreamy. It's literally the ocean of our spirituality, compassion, and the subconscious. So together, this is a call to review the boundaries we've created around our spiritual lives, our personal lives, our entanglements, really. So are you honoring your practices? Are you avoiding your inner work, or are you grounding into your daily rhythm? Saturn in Pisces asks us to commit with devotion to what truly supports your soul. And you will know if you are not in alignment. You will know what practices that you have let slip or go by the wayside. You will already know within yourself what serves you, what practices serve you that you're not actually doing right now. Also on the 2nd of September, Mercury enters Virgo. Mercury is entering its home sign, which is Virgo, and this brings clarity, focus, and attention to detail. Communication becomes sharper, and our thoughts can be more refined. For those of us on our spiritual expansion and awakening, or even the curious, spiritually curious, this is like tidying up your sacred space. It's a beautiful time to journal, to write intentions, to organize your inner world so that your mind becomes a vessel of divine clarity. Use this energy for spiritual housekeeping. Refine your rituals, bring order to your thoughts, and speak your truth with kindness. September 4, we have Mars square Jupiter. Mars, our fiery Mars, this can feel like a surge of energy, a desire to leap forward, sometimes even to overdo or overreach. So the invitation here is to pause before rushing in. Ask yourself, am I taking aligned action, or am I scattering my energy? Mars square Jupiter is a lesson in balance, as the sunlight that has not been around at all today decides now is the moment for it to stream through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. True expansion happens when our passion is aligned with our deeper purpose. So anchor your intentions in your values, and you will discover that this transit becomes a gateway to empowered growth. On September 6th, we have Uranus retrograde in Gemini. Uranus, the awakener, stations retrograde in Gemini. So Uranus brings breakthroughs, revelations, and sudden shifts. And in retrograde motion, this becomes a deeply internal process. This is a powerful time for mental liberation, So notice where you've been holding on to outdated beliefs or where your mind has kept you trapped in loops of limitation. Uranus whispers to us, freedom begins in the mind. This is the perfect moment to journal your insights, listen to your intuitive downloads, and allow fresh perspectives to illuminate your path. On the 7th of September or the 8th of September, depending on where you are in the world, we have a huge event, which is the total lunar eclipse full moon in Pisces. This blood moon eclipse is actually going to last, I think it's 87 minutes. So for those of you that are in Australia, in the Southern Hemisphere, I'm obviously in the south, like the southern of Australia, not in South Australia, but I'm in Melbourne. So if you're in the region of Melbourne and the state of Victoria, the eclipse is actually peaking at 4:11 a.m. on the 8th. However, the partial eclipse starts at 2:27 a.m. and then the total eclipse begins at 3:30 a.m. and that total eclipse will remain until 4:52 a.m. and then the whole event itself is not going to be fully completed until 6:30 a.m. So do look up wherever you are in the world, because from what I've been reading and what I've been seeing is that it will be quite visible to us to be able to witness this total lunar eclipse. I'm just wondering, I know if you just jump online, you'll find it. I know that I have seen it on there, so I haven't gotten in my notes where else in the world and what times it will be. So lunar eclipses bring endings, completions, and karmic release. And we are literally we're in the eclipse portal right now. In Pisces, this is deeply emotional, spiritual, and purifying. So you may feel waves of emotion rising to the surface. Dreams may become more prophetic, more vivid. You may actually feel a call to surrender to attachments that no longer serve you, or just surrender in general. This blood moon is like a sacred womb of transformation. It's asking us to release old stories, dissolve the illusions, and return to the truth of our divine essence. So allow yourself to feel your emotions, to journal, to meditate. This is a time to cut cords, to step into compassion, and to remember that you are always, always held in the ocean of oneness. For those of you on my mailing list, I will be sending out more information regarding the total lunar full moon eclipse, along with a meditation later in the week. All right, what else do we need to know energetically for the week ahead that will support our highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oops, this one. Oh, stellar gateway activation. How good is that? Infinite potential. Manifestation vortex. What I feel really strongly with this, I'll pop it over here so you can see it, is that this is a reminder, like this is literally a reminder to each and every one of us in this week ahead that we are powerful co-creators of the universe. Not with the universe, of the universe. We are expressions of the divine creator of all that is. Source, God, divinity, whatever words you want to use. And so this is the opportunity for you to remember this week what's important to you, what matters, what are your values, what are your, what's your integrity, what are your intentions, what is it that you want to create in your life. I'm loving the light show. All right, what Lady of the Lake. New beginnings. New beginnings, something is about to happen. Well, it is, because we are in this portal. We are in this preparation period this week of all the magic and all the insights and all the transformation that the upcoming eclipses are offering to us. And with your new beginnings, it starts with an intention. It starts with a seed that you plant into the ground, allowing Mother Earth's rich soils to nourish it, to shine the light of your awareness on it like the sun's rays coming through. Get clear, but also give yourself permission to dream. Give yourself permission to dream. Give yourself permission to say yes to you and all that you desire. We can still do that and have all that we need to give to our loved ones. We can still do that and meet our obligations and our responsibilities without letting anyone down. And so maybe this is a time for you to write down those inner beliefs, those inner limiting beliefs, you know, that you know what they are, because they're the story and the excuse that you give to yourself. It's the story that you say to yourself about why you can't do this thing, why you can't experience this thing, why you can't create this thing. And in my experience, in all of 30 years that I've been doing this work, more than 30 years, when it comes to our beliefs, they are our subconscious programming that determine our experience in this lifetime. They either hold us back or they support us in moving forward. And it takes working on those subconscious beliefs to release the blocks to allow you to move forward. This is why I love being a theta healing practitioner. I get to work with my clients on the subconscious mind, and we get to shift those limiting beliefs into positive beliefs that allow positive change to move forward in your life. The goddess for the week ahead is the goddess Hestia. Hestia, serene guardian of the hearth and home, invites you to cherish the sacred flame of your inner sanctuary. Create peace and stability within your home and heart. Nurture your inner sanctuary. What else do you have to say, my love? She is just bringing in this all-encompassing mother energy. And it's like, it is pure hearth energy. She's showing me like the fire is going, there's an open fire. It's like this beautiful, actually she's showing me in like this beautiful log cabin, to be honest. And it's like there's nature, she's one with nature, she's nourishing not only herself, but those that she loves. And she's actually saying that in order for us to ignite the spark of divinity within us, not only do we first need to acknowledge and recognize that, but she's like, we need to stoke the flames of that. We need to nourish that flame. And it's not just through the foods that we eat, it's how you treat your body, it's your spiritual practices, it's your connection to the Mother Earth. What she's actually saying is that the more that you nurture and honor yourself, creating sacred space for yourself, creating a sacred temple for yourself within your home is your temple, your body is your temple. And she's like, this is how you actually build that, like fill the cup, but build this resilience muscle, so that you are overflowing, feeling nourished, feeling supported. Yes, I love that. Thank you. So thank you for joining me, my loves. If this has resonated with you, I'd love for you to like and share and subscribe so that more souls on their journeys can find this work, find my work. Sending you all so much love for the week ahead. And just another reminder, the mantra for this week ahead is I surrender to the wisdom of the cosmos. I release what no longer serves and trust the divine flow of my soul's evolution. Let me say that again. I surrender to the wisdom of the cosmos. I release what no longer serves and trust the divine flow of my soul's evolution. I can feel the power in that just as I'm speaking it out loud. I hope that these messages serve you well. Namaste. Blessed be.